Hey there, guys, gals, fans, and pals. Your buddy JohnMegacycle here. Another episode of Space Block, or Blocks in Space, whatever we're calling it. Whatever we're calling it, that's what it is. Yeah, last episode, I don't know. Some of the episodes are starting to mull together. Automated more terraforming bits, lots and lots and lots of landfill. We've got stuff, and I don't have nearly enough iron to keep it all a-running. There we go. What's going on here? Oh, okay. Yeah, so there's that. Doubled up on coal, tripled up on coal, something. We added a bunch more coal and we busted it. So, busted it? No. It's a bust now. We're busting that in between our iron and our copper smelting. So that cleans up all that, takes a lot of micromanagement out of my hands. Speaking of which, over here during our power bits we've been working on, this is a full iron chest of coal. Real happy about that. That puts a lot of stability into our network. Eventually I'm not going to need the solars anymore, but they're still a really nice help. It's good to have them around. Yeah, real easy. Hold on, someone's mowing their lawn. I'll be back in just a second. I'm going to close my window. Alright, all good. Yeah? Best laid plans of mice and men, am I right? Something? Something? Okay, do we have a ton of iron stocked up? We kinda do. Up yourself to that, mates. We gotta get this motor in. These two smelting arrays are going right into terraforming projects. This one over here is for my personal sugar stash. No one can has my shug. So that's where that's all about. We're still hammering out this space matter, and we got quite a bit. Really happy with that. That's looking mighty fine. Mighty fine. How much landfill we got? Not a ton. Not a ton. So I'm going to be a little more patient about that. Ideally, I'm going to set up rows of science right here as well, just north-south facing or whatever, and it's going to work out pretty nice. Problem is right now is not enough iron to feed the army, right? That's kind of the deal. I would like something like... This would work out fair enough. Let's flip you. Can we get a good flip in here? No, there's crap in the way. And that means more crap in the way. Alright, so something like that. And then maybe another one. Like, there's no reason I shouldn't be ramping up production. So let me take a little bit of that. Why there is so much in this bin specifically, I don't know. Oh, because the iron's not making it that far. 18. You don't have enough for transactions, my man. There you go. Did we do this right? I did do's it right, yeah. I think just, honestly, not enough iron is making it to anywhere. So we're going to have to do a little more work. Ah, come on, I ran out already. Friggin' boo. Do not like. Do not like. Alright, let's beef this up a bit. If I gotta manually feed it from my sugar stash in the left, that is fine by me. Yeah, I did. Good. Yep. Language is apparently my third language. I've already done all the math. And that panned out pretty well. We got enough gears for literally every other process. For all this. Like, this is enough gear production to feed everybody. Unfortunately, I don't have enough iron to feed everybody. That's kind of the issue. So I'm taking this stage of the game to really sit down and hammer out as much landscaping bits as I possibly can. And then going from there. Logistics level 2 would be a really nice treat. I don't believe we're going to be there anytime soon. Quick work text, one moment. Okay. Real quick messages from work here and there. Just gotta wrap them up. A couple of seconds of inconvenience, writing a quick email reply to make sure somebody knows I'm listening is way better paying off than me just ignoring them and being like, ah, you smell like shoes. Get out of here. I had a shower thought. I was hoping these stars were actually fish. They're not fish. I wonder how I'm gonna build the Spidertron. Without fish, does the Spidertron not require like 5 fish? 1 raw fish. I don't have any idea how that's going to happen. Unless I put water... No, that's not going to work either. Yeah, I have no idea how any of that's going to fly. We'll figure it out when we get there. Question mark? Question mark. Ah, yes. Question mark. I can remove some of this crap. That's superfluous. 3 smelters is the correct amount of smelters, so that's fine. Let's just really ramp up production, yeah? I want 1, 2 to finish the set of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Operas, but numbers, yo. Check it. This is my hot take. Yeah, like operas, right? But like with numbers, so the kids can understand and enjoy it too. Like the littlest kids that don't know how to count yet. They're like, Daddy, what's she saying? She's singing about, well, I could explain how opera works, and this is actually about the very complex socio-economical situation of the people. Or numbers. Numbers is fine. I'm such an idiot. I don't know why that conversation pops up in my brain, but just like... It's all whimsical up there. It's all... It's that all the time. No amount of medication, I feel, is ever going to, like, fix that as a practice. It's all just gonna be... Barnum and Bailey's Circus of Dumbasses. Okay, I can start feeding the line. Nothing's going to happen until I have the rest of this crap, but that's alright. I need an underneathy, which I have. This little system's been really good for us. I don't really feel too much of a need to change it until I have actual differing logistical parameters that would make it different. What do I mean by that? Well, unless I get red belts, adding more of these fabricators doesn't make a lick of sense, right? Because that's not the bottleneck. The stuff on the belt is the bottleneck. That looks good. That looks good. We hopefully have enough coal. I don't know if all the coal we have is gonna monster truck our way through what we need, but it's a friggin' good start. Bah. Not nearly enough iron, I say. Yea, verily, not enough iron, I say. That sounds like a proclamation from an old king or something. Yea, verily, I say unto you, hearts wide open, mind as free as the sky. Not enough iron. You can quote me on that. Not enough iron. We have insufficient iron. Me lord, we have insufficient iron. Is there any other... Yeah. Get that sugar stash. Sugar stash. Sugar stash. Okay, that already does that process proper. Excellent. Most excellent. Quite. Yes. Yeah, why, I believe so, my good bean. Yes. Quite. Yes. With all due haste. Indubitably. Okay, sorry. It's me being me again. Yeah. It's just me doing the me thing again. And I need 5 more of that, and a bunch more of that, and a whole mess of this, and a whole mess of that. Now, I'm gonna have to do something creative. Oh, not really, actually. To get the coal from over there to over here, yeah, it's gonna be pretty stupid. Emphasis on stupid. What am I missing over here? Just the coal? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. The rest of that. Thank you. So while we're doing stuff, everything's automated, right? We should be sitting on 30 landscaping. Why do I keep calling it landscaping? Landfill. 30 landfill, like, per box already? And I just checked. We're at about the 40 mark, which is pretty dope. It's pretty dope. Yeah, it's pretty dope. I'll take that, thanks. You weren't using it anyway. Okay, do I have my underneaths? That is really, still really hard to say with a straight face or whatever. Underneath these. Okay, there's that. Boom. That is another smelting line ready to party. I'm wasting a lot of space. I get it, but this is still way, way, way better than what it was before. Can we agree on that? I think we can come together as a people and agree that it's better than it was. You can just have that. Wish there was a sort button. Just a straight up, I want to sort all the crap in this chest. I don't see a button. I don't think it's possible. You're not getting coal because it's on the way. That's why. Yeah, this is double full. This is single full. Just fine. That's all full. Yeah, we're rocking. We're rocking. We're rocking. We're rocking, and then we're rocking. Okay. I'm gonna take bump bump bump. Bump 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 bump. I want to leave like 5 or 6 or whatever. $62 and 0. Is this just... Is this... Wait. Everything's pointed correctly. Question mark? Yeah. Yeah, it's fine. It's just weird. Oh, 441? Really? Hot dang, son. Oh, whoops. I'm sorry. I forgot to do things. I queued up the fast assembler, or fast inserters, and I was like, toots. Just toots. Finally getting to the point where we're burning through all of our copper. Wow. That's actually pretty insane. Full still running at full tilt. Is this still a full box? It very much is a full box. So here's what we're going to do. Full. Is there a bunch of crap just sitting in here? This is pulling from their output, not their input. So what it's going to do is it's going to force the system to kind of reboot itself a little bit. But I walk around with a ton of coal that wasn't super necessary to be there, and now it's just extra. Just chuck that right there. No, I super duper can't. I thought I could. I thought I could squeeze my way out of it. Super duper can't. Super duper can't. What is that from? Guts? The Nickelodeon show? Do you have it? Guts. Realistically, until our iron really gets up there, there's not a ton I'm going to be able to really get accomplished. But this is already producing iron, so that's great. Wow, it's already backfilled? Is this all the time? Oh, it's not all the time because we have 4 here. Right. Okay, right. It's a difference between I need 3 and I need 4. Or I need 3 and I would like to have 4. Something like that. That's kind of the stickler. We can add some more. Yeah, why not? Sure. Just make a mess of it. Why not? There we go. That gets that going on. Alright, so we've added 2 more iron smelting arrays. I'm not touching copper. Okay, there's plenty there. We're looking good. Coal looks good. Don't need that. Power in general looks really safe. Yep, that's good. I still have about 300 landfill on me. Not really too sure what I want to do. I'm really happy with a lot of these systems, that's for sure. How much more landfill do we have right now? It takes a while. It's a bit of a resource thing, right? It's a bit of a resource thing. I think our coal isn't keeping up much, but it did backfill all of this. So all the that is getting caught up. Only real thing to do right here is watch, right? The watching's kind of boring, so let's start assembling. I wonder why these aren't disabled. Just straight up. It doesn't bother me. I'm just confused and curious and slightly weirded out. Let's see here. Do we start building our science setup? Only real deal about that is it's going to put us in a very similar situation where I need a boatload of iron to do a boatload of things. The assemblers most certainly are going to cost iron. Manufacturing circuits wouldn't be a bad plan. It can be really, really simple. It can be just this. And then I just put a box and then just start getting a bunch of this stuff beefed up. Let's see here. I did the math a while ago. 0.5 second, 0.5 second, 0.5 second. Cool. Okay, that all pretty much checks out. Green science isn't going to be that big of a deal. It's just going to be a boatload of those things. I'll take all that. I'll take all that. Oh, hundos. No line. Oh, we got backup? Oh, baby, don't lie to me now. We got backup? You can't put iron on the line. Oh, that's a good feeling. It means we actually are getting to 100% production. No downtime. Yeah, that's really dope. That's gotta maintain for a while, and we're gonna be in a very good situation. I can start peeling iron off of this, put it right in my sugar stash. Oh, that's good feels. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. This is really great. Do you have a ton of excess iron? Oh, you do. Reapportion... What? Reappropriate the resources? Something? Redistribute? Even redistribute? Reappropriation of even resource distribution? Oh my god. My brain just failed halfway through whatever the hell I was just trying to say. Okay, I'll just stiggly steal a bit. I'm like a cat burglar, but I'm stealing my own stuff. It's really embarrassing because I forgot what's my stuff, and I'm just walking around like the Pink Panther. Da-dum, 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 right? Just stealing all this stuff, realizing, oh crap, this is all my stuff. Oh crap. Okay, we're gonna bust this wide open. I do want the landfill stuff to keep making landfill stuff. So let's see here. For red science, this is going to be very, very simple. Oh, I didn't make any more of the machines I needed. I'll need 20 of that, and 20 of that, and... I don't need... a one fast inserter? Give me a 5-pack. And then a bunch of belts. This is a really good sign. What this most likely will mean is I can start actually building a bus, like a proper bus. Right now everything's just been handcrafting, which is annoying, I'm sure. I'm sure I'm irritating everybody. I can't tell you how many times that I post a Factorio video. It's, you did more handcrafting, what the heck? And it's like, yeah, I guess I'm at the point in my gameplay that I'm less of a purist about it. Everyone plays the game differently, all that, all that. Before, when I started playing Factorio, I handcrafted a lot of stuff until I really got into the mindset of automating everything, and then I beat the game in under 8 hours. I also got Lazy Bastard achievement. I got all that. So I'm familiar with building a system and only automating it. Like, don't touch it any other way, right? I'm cool with that. I get that. I was gonna build this out to 20 again, but I don't have the resource capacity for any of that. Maybe I should build it out as if it's gonna be 20? Maybe. Oh, I need more of that, thanks. Then this is gonna look a lot like the other one does. Boop. And then that's just gonna peel off into that. Ugh, I'm really hungry now. I said rice pilaf. Peel off? Peel off? Right. Dumb jokes just for me. Dumb jokes just for me. Okay, I'll take all of you. Actually, I'll peel all that. You can have all that. Brilliant. Brilliant? Brilliant. Oh my god. I think I need a nap. Language is hard, man. Okay, this is going to be a fairly similar situation, right? This is going to look like this. And then we'll just have an inserter load from a box. Boop. And there's our copper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whoops. You are going to produce unto me a science. And then what we'll do is on the other side. 1, 2, 3. Oh, how's this going to work? Okay. Sure, I can make that fly. Yeah, alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, and then 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll have to be a little finicky with the power poles, but that works. That'll pull both the resources and kick it over to here. And then over here is going to be another line. 2, 4. I need 6 for green. That keeps that factor complete. And then whatever for green science, right? And then this is going to do the same shenaniganry. And then laboratories. I'm going to keep it tight. We're going to keep it good and tight. Give me a 5 of that if you could. So it's not going to take super long for us to get this up and running. Basically, we could cut off half of the terraforming bits, so the terraforming bits still keep running, and then turn on science. That could be a dope deal. That could work out pretty well. Aside from that, there's really no harm in trying to supplement and have everything running in addition. We're going to be very much resource starved. Normally when I play, I try to do 10 reds and 12 greens. That's a really good start. And if I'm feeling really feisty, or if the resource cost or the research cost is like 4x, I'll do 20 and then 24. But that's not the case. We're not dealing with that. It's all good. It's all good, Sugar Bean. It's all good. These small power poles are terrible, but they'll have to do. Okay. Oh, hold on. I know why I counted 6 before. Well, now this looks just stupid. There's a strong chance I'm gonna have to just remove all this anyway, because I determine I don't have enough space for stuff, but that's alright. We'll get there. We'll get there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good? Okay, in this case, we're going to do this and this. That looks pretty dope. If I need to turn this on, we already have the place for it. No problem. So that's going to be how that looks. Good. Ooh, 100. More hundreds. Yeah, I'm digging it. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. I'm digging it good. Okay, yeah, that knocks out red science without a lot of fuss, methinks. I would like to do something like this. But how in the world... Oh, I know how. I know how I'm going to get it over there. Make me 5, please, and a whole mess of this. I'll start automating and building up a mall, I think, once we get to automation level 2. So you're going to come over there. Then you're going to go over there. Cool. There's... Boop. There's our red science. Not a problem. It's not a problem. I am now drastically low on other resources, but that's okay. Oh, you were waiting for the gears. Okay, that's fine. I was like, what the heck is going on? I would like you to emphasize... Probably push you over to the right, but what I think I'll do... Oh, there's so much stuff I want to do. I have no idea if any of it's correct. Either way, taking a second and looking back, our coal has backfilled. So that's a super, super good sign. What do we got here? Not a lot of stuff. Not a lot of stuff. How much do we have in here? 67? Ah, yeah. Ah, yeah. Okay. Do I need to rob coal again? Probably not. Definitely not. I would like science to take precedence over landfill. Oh, we got the reds, so that's good. Let's go ahead and work on them greens, yo. This shouldn't be super complicated. And I want to keep it below this line here, so I could always add more smelting and such. I could always add more smelting and such. Ba ba da ba ba da da ba ba da ba. Yeah, that's a fair amount of landfill to pull for no effort. Bots are gonna make this amazing. Eventually. Not right away, but eventually. Wire, component, wire, component, inserter, belt, gear, gear? I need gears for this, don't I? I do. Okay, this is another disaster piece waiting to happen. Nope. Nice try. Went a little too fast. Does that work? I couldn't tell you. Well, I'm going to tell you in a minute. Oh, I need some iron. Thanks. Oh, I need some copper. Thanks. Yeah, now the bus is dry because everything else. Good enough? I don't know what inserter I should be using. I need 2 iron plates for this, so that makes sense. I need 1 copper plate for that. That probably makes sense. I'm going to do it this way anyway. This is going to have to carry 2 items, so that makes sense. You need iron plate as well. You need iron plate as well. Oh, how about a power poles? Well, look at that. Okay, there's green science. Does not take a terrible amount of time. It's just the resources that are a little finicky. I already did the science bit. Yep, science takes precedence over terraforming. And actually, we're out of copper anyhow, so there you go. All this coal is stocked up. Wow. Much wow. Very coal. That didn't help anything, but that looked better, I guess. It looked better in my mind. It doesn't look any better. What we could do... you know what we could do? If we're sitting on such a surplus, could I have a balancer? Could I have a balancer? Thanks. I got the iron, let's just pound it out into stuff I could actually use. This looks weird. I don't really care for this, but it's not hurting anything. What I was thinking to do is put a splitter right here, emphasize it that it needs to go to the power plant first, and then use this as a buffer. That was kind of the idea behind it. But this looks like garbage anyway, so let's just do a little cleanup. Okay. You're going to prioritize to the right. And to the right is going to send you right into the power plant. Going to the left is going to do something that I know a lot of people don't like. But I personally, I like doing it this way. I don't think I have quite enough room to accomplish my grand ambitions, so we'll just have to do this a little differently. I'm still trying to be a little more energy sensitive. I don't want to put myself in a position where I might energetically bankrupt myself. How does that sound? Does that sound pretty good? So this is going to load. This is going to input priority on the right, output priority on the right. So if we have just free-flowing coal, that should go immediately to the power plant. Anything we can stock up, all the better. And then, of course, I probably need to do something like this, so this doesn't look dumb. Yep, there we go. Cool. A lot of splitters for not a lot of payback. That's pretty much how I operate. Yeah. Once this fills up on the left side completely, it'll start backfilling in other places. So all the coal is to... Oh my god, right. I have a ton of this stuff. Cool. That adds us some very silly, stupid storage. But it's storage. So I should not see the inserters on the right side of the chests doing anything. This should be doing nothing. Right here. Right here. There we go. Copy. These guys should be doing nothing as long as this part of the line is full. I haven't seen it become not full. So everything else is just going to be extra business. Extra delicious business. Cool. We got green science. And we're doing logistics science level 2. Let's pop us off with 2 more labs. Oh, don't do that. Oh, God. Why? Why did I think that was going to be remotely a good idea? Hey, you know where these science packs could go? On the floor. That'd be great. I like it when I put all my very expensive scientific equipment on the floor. That's a good spot for stuff, right? Probably. Probably. And I would like 1 more, please. Thank you. And I'm gonna need... hit me up with like 5 of those, please. I'm all polite and shiz. Pretty please? Yes, thank you very much. With kind consideration. With very kind consideration. Bum 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 ba da ba da bum. If you're hearing loud noise spikes, might be some kids pulling some ruckus outside. Okay, that's 6 labs. Not too bad. This is going to get us through red-green, obviously. When we get to blue, we're going to have to interface with oil. That's going to require a total rewrite. We're not doing military. There's no reason for us to engage in any military research whatsoever. Military research is backed, or is bound behind the wall, and I got no need for that either. Maybe for aesthetic's sake, as like the final whatever before we launch the rocket, I might just RP it and be like, you know what, we had to fight for what we had. Yeah, there was a bloody battle here, and we fought for every inch of ground we gained. And then put walls all around the outside and turrets and all kinds of bric-a-brac. Sure, that'd be fun. Why not? This is great. Yeah, we're increasing significantly every single session. It's good stuff. Okay, you're probably all full of the good stuff. You can keep that kicking on, that'd be great. Cool. Logistics level 2 is going to change the game again. Right now we're using yellow belts. Yellow belts are the slowest belt, but they move 15 items per second. If you're not familiar how that works, it is 7.5 items per side. So the left side is 7.5, the right side is 7.5. Both sides are independent of each other. If the right side is blocked, it does not impede the left side from doing good labor, good work. The red belts are going to be 30? 30 items, so that doubles. So 15 items a second. Instead of this kind of a setup, we'll be able to rebuild the entire thing over here. We'll get more smelters, more everything, and I'm hoping we'll be able to come up with a more compact design. I'm going to check that. I think someone's throwing a ball at the window of my house. Hold on. Alright, there's a thing outside that's mashing against a fence, but it's on the other side of the fence. I don't know why I said house. I like to think everything's a house, even if it's an apartment. So it's my house. Get out of my house, kind of a thing, I guess. I don't know. How are we doing on coal now? It's kind of inflated because I force-fed a bunch of the items into this, but this is looking pretty good. I'm not seeing any of this happen. Times are good. Let's stockpile it, right? I don't want a ton of the factories just sitting doing nothing. I see a little do nothing here, which is fine. Yeah, red belts are going to cut down how much of this I have to do. If we can get red splitters, that's going to... I think that's going to make that a lot better. Can I yoink? 62. Have a little more. Okay, how many of these things do I have? Let's start specifying out what that looks like. I could use I took 8. Thank you. We had enough materials for another 8. So this design I like because it forces the coal to one side and the iron to one side. This is a really good example of what I'm saying is both sides of the belt do not interfere with each other. It works out pretty darn well. I really want to know how to make this more compact, though. This gap here seems a little superfluous. But it's necessary because it forces the iron to one side of the belt. Again, that's kind of where we're at with the whole belt thing, right? Is there a better way we could do this? Maybe with some level of weaving. Maybe some level of weaving. I only have light power pole, so I do need a one-tile gap in between. Because the idea really is something like this. And then long arm boys like this. The only real issue with this is we're not getting enough... Oh, you know what? I know what I could do. Let's reverse. Let's switch up the change up. Iron, we'll do 2 separate lines. Iron on the outside, coal on the inside. No, that won't really work. Huh. I could either have this system be compact, which would cost a lot of iron in terms of the underneathies, or I could spread it out and save a ton of iron. I'm kind of leaning to the spread it out, save a ton of iron deal. So this was the idea. This coal line stops eventually, like there, but this is iron again, and it does a whole swivelly giblets kind of a setup like that, yeah? But then again, how do I get the raw ore back out and make it nice and compact like this? This is nice because the input and the output shares the same lane. If this was a 3x3, this would be easier. The only other way that's gonna make this absolutely thoroughly terrible is gonna be something like this, where we do underneathy to here, and then splitter, and then underneathy, and just keep going, and then we're like, okay, well, there's the stuff. Here's where it comes in, right? That feels like, well, it doesn't waste more space. It doesn't waste more space. It certainly as hell doesn't save any room. Ugh. I don't like it. I don't think I like it. Would faster belts just make this all go away, this whole problem? I don't know if go away is the answer I'm trying to go for here, but I am looking to try to get far more smelting and production in a tighter space to make the area we're using more effective. That would be pretty cool. Yeah, all the labs are going. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. I think I'm ready to build up that mall I want now. This is not going to be difficult at all. Cool. What's another thing I can make, like, very quickly that would save me a lot of effort? Belts, obviously. So that can just sweet roll its way in. There we go. Cut that down a little bit. Gears. I could just straight up make gears. But that doesn't really sound like that saves me a lot of time. Oh, what I could get started on, actually, is steel. Do I have enough iron on... yes, I do. That was a dumb statement already. And what we're going to do is we're going to automate this instead of me hand-feeding stuff. Cool, have fun. You're going to work to your full potential, and then I'll just come harvest when I'm done. Uh-huh. Oh my goodness. What a day. Because red belts are going to be that plus more gears. Yep, that's all there's going to be to that. So it's going to be that plus gears. So I want something like this. I could use more of that. Okay, thanks. Cool. That's steel coming on. How's this doing? 51. How's this doing? 934, 475. 900. Let's just round down. 900 plus 400 is 1300. 1300 plus 800 is 1900. The one iron chest could store 1600. We're already 300 coal above where we were. I call that some pretty good production. Sweet production. Okay. Craps. Well, who's ready to do this in a fairly undignified manner? And then we're just going to store a bunch of it. How do we handle low production numbers? Buffering. Done. All the hate mail. I can feel it. I can feel the hate mail I'm gonna get over my bad decision making, and that's okay. As long as you're having fun, not much else matters, am I right? I gave up the guise of efficiency when I did my less than 8 hours run. I tried to be efficient. Like, I really tried to math it out. It's like, how many wires do I need? How many wire production facilities do I need for how many circuit facilities? Okay, boom, boom. How many gear things do I need? How much science do I need? So the main thing that I'm proud of, like, I worked through was the science bit. There's a lot of stuff I can't claim. Like, I'm not saying I'm the original guy, man. I'm not saying that about a lot of things. The getting the science all leveled up, at least the red and the green, I'm pretty happy with. When I first played, I did like 10 red and 10 green and 8 black and 6 blue, and that was really because of how much material I was producing at the time. That wasn't necessarily indicative of proper ratios or anything. But now that I've, played a little bit, I kind of got that a little more dialed in. Kind of got that just a little more dialed in. And we're already at 53 more space bric-a-bracs. Okay, back to this. We got our little mall going. Yep, 200 belts. Done deal. Yep, that's 200. That's 100 less items I have to craft if we're just talking about the belts. How much other crap do I have? I'm actually going to take half of that. And I'm going to handcraft a bunch of other stuff I want anyway. Cool. Yep. Saves me literally a huge step to make the gears and all that. Okay. Back to this? Question mark? Not really too sure how to do this in any way that's smart. I guess I'm just gonna rebuild this thing. I would really like to use, like, extra lanes, which wouldn't be difficult. I would have to waste this, though. That would be... Would that be how we get that back to line, so we're using both things? It still kinda sucks. I don't think I like that. In like that. This brings coal down the middle. This brings iron back into the forge. Then how do I do smelting? This doesn't seem any denser than this. What it does do is it allows for a much larger circuit. Meaning, again, we'll get faster belts. This is all going to be red. This is going to be faster belts. I don't know. I don't think I like the way this looks. I think we're no better off if I just upgrade, unless there's some other way I can lay this out that saves the space in between. It's this. It's this stuff I don't like. What if? Let's change the script a little bit, yeah? Let me have that. Same thing as before. Now the real issue is power poles. If I feed the middle with the power poles, maybe. Hang on. Stay tuned to see. No, don't. Okay, whatever. I don't care. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can do a total of 8 because that pretty much saturates that line. So let's try 4 and 4. Yes, that is exactly what I want. The output, so coal needs to be on the inside. That seems a lot better, actually. The big issue with starting any real dense setups with the normal cookers, the normal furnaces, is the real issue is the power poles, right? That's kind of what gotchas you, because this can feed 2 squares, so you inevitably need some sort of a gap like this, and then another one, and then like that, and that feeds it that way. But I want super tight, and in order to super tight, we can probably get away with something like this. Coal, iron, same deal. This doubles throughput. I think that might work. I'm going to have a bit of a think on that, but I think that might work for what we need. We'll always output iron on the inside, on the left side, or we'll output... Hold on. We'll output iron on the outside. This doesn't matter where it pulls from, as long as coal is on the... Hold on. Iron on the left, coal on the right. Iron on the right, coal on the left. Perfect. Yep. That works. That'll do. Okay, I'm going to think that through a little bit more. I think there's maybe still some more iterative work we can do on that design or something. But yeah, thanks for joining me. My name is JohnMegacycle. Another episode of Factorio with Space Block is in the books, and I hope to catch you next time. Hey there, guys, gals, fans, and pals. Thanks for checking out my video. I also want to take a moment to thank all my supporters and donators, and if you'd like to join up with me and game with my crew, all the information to get connected is in the description below. Thanks again, and I hope to catch you next time.